Well, that's how a car sounds when you're missing the catalytic converter, a crime that happens way too often across the nation and here in Spokane. Roughly 50 to 100 catalytic converters are stolen in Spokane each month. That's according to the Spokane Police Department. Good evening. I'm Aaron Luna.
And I'm Nia Wong. The car part converts harmful emissions to less toxic gas. It can fetch a pretty penny, but a new House bill going through the Washington legislature is trying to put an end to the common crime. Ryan Core is live tonight with those details.
This Chevy Silverado has 4 catalytic converters. 2 of them are right here, containing precious metals. Just one can sell for up to $1,800. And then when you come to get your car repaired, let's say, for example, here at the Muffler Mart, it can cost thousands of dollars to replace. This bill would make it harder for thieves to sell what they steal.
This is the sound Planet Kids Daycare heard this morning coming from their car.
And all of a sudden we turned them on and we heard the loud noise that we've never heard before. And he went to go look underneath and it was just, they straight piped it, just straight up cut it off.
Their catalytic converter stolen right from the car they need the most.
So it's transportation to and from school to pick up kids, field trips when we do those too. So it's a big use for sure.
Possibly sold here at Action Recycling in Spokane.
Get underneath their car and see if the cuts will line up and match it up so we can figure out if we have the stolen cat or if it went somewhere else.
The new House bill, if passed, would require places like Action to make sure that the person that's selling them the catalytic converter also owns the vehicle the converter belongs to.
We already have to do extra paperwork for catalytic converter purchasing versus just run-of-the-mill scrap metal. So it falls in line with what we're doing already, and I think it's going to be a good thing.
The bill will also provide local law enforcement with more resources to crack down on the theft.
Certainly getting more data and coming up with a best practice in terms of what can be implemented will be a good thing. But again, it's early in the session. We don't know exactly what the bill will look like if it is passed, and so really the tangible benefits just yet to be determined.
Right now, the bill was just passed by the House and is now in committee in the Senate. Spokane Police Department recommend if you're a victim of this theft to call Crime Check. That number is at the bottom of your screen. Live in Spokane tonight, I'm Ronnie Kaur, 4 News Now.
Thank you, Rania. A big reason catalytic converter thefts are on the rise is that they're relatively easy to steal, and they sell for hundreds of dollars. That's according to 4AutoInsuranceQuote.com. The Toyota Prius is the most targeted car. Those converters fetch around $400 and $500 at a scrapyard. An average one between $50 to $200. Cars and trucks with higher clearance off the ground are also frequent targets for thieves because they're easier to crawl under. There are some steps you can take to protect your own car. Experts say try to park in well-lit areas. The more people that are in that area makes it harder for someone to mess with your car without anyone noticing. Install a vibration sensor alarm. To steal your converter, thieves will have to cut through it. The vibrations from the saw will set off the alarm, and finally engrave a VIN number onto it. It won't exactly prevent theft, but it can help prevent it from being illegally sold and make it easier for police to track that transaction.